After a back injury in the gym, the only thing you'll be able to crush from there on, it will be your ego. You feel insecure, you lose totally the confidence that you had on yourself, and you don't trust your body anymore. I went through these tough times myself. I was preparing for my very first strongman competition, and while doing a virtual walk with a yoke, I actually felt something on my mid-back. I felt like I relaxed while walking. It was my last set. I didn't feel anything major on the moment when it happened, but from there on I started to face a lot of problems with my lifting. So since that incident, I feel like that the training can actually make things worse, which obviously it is a possibility. I've been working on fixing myself by trying to get some knowledge on the internet. I checked on YouTube, I checked a few blogs. I've seen that it's not a type of injury that should compromise you for good, but it's something that you can recover from. And last week, finally, I managed to see a physio, and he checked me out, he tested my movements, he applied some pressure on the spine and all muscles around. And apart from some stiffness, some tension around the spine, he thinks that I don't have anything major really that should stop me training. So the physio confirmed that everything is in working order, and that's why I'm here today. Today I'm going to test my 3 rep max on my deadlift mainly, because that's the one that worries me the most. And let's see how it goes. Let's see if I feel any pain, if I'm compromised somehow, and see also what sort of numbers I will end up with. So the 3 reps max seems to be the safest option when you want to test your theoretical max, and that way I don't think I will compromise my back that badly. If you want to calculate your theoretical max, I personally use the calculator on bodybuilding.com, so I'm gonna leave a link for that in the description. If you want to go and have a look, feel free. So let's see how it goes. Let's start from the warm-up. This one here is something I suggest everybody to get. It's an electric foam roller. It vibrates while you do your stretches, and it tends to relax the pain so much quicker than any other roller you can find around. Time to take the shoes off. I don't have any flat shoes here, so I had to go shoeless. I think it's actually nicer. This guy is such a commodity, guys. You need to get one of those. Good. It's getting warm in here. It's time to get rid of it. I think it's time to get some chalk. Never trust a gym that doesn't have chalk. That was alright. Didn't feel that bad. From now on, I'm gonna start using the belt just in case. That wasn't bad. I felt heavy. The first round is always the worst one for me. I don't know for you guys. I think I'm gonna add 5 kilos more and see what happens. Let's make it 170 and see what happens. Come on, Bert. It's all in your head. This last set was ugly, wasn't great, so I think I will call it done for today. I don't want to push any further just in case. I mean, the back is okay, I don't feel anything. I just feel it weak. I feel like I'm bending my back a bit, which I'm sure I do. And that's not what you want when you deadlift. But that's 170, it's decent. It's not far off from what is my top 3s that I've done before. So I'm pleased. I lost a bit of strength, but just a tiny bit, not much. Considering I haven't deadlifted that heavy for a long while, for it's almost over 2 months, it's not a bad result. I'm happy with that, I take it. I don't go very heavy very often. I don't test rep max all the time. I mean, maybe I can do that once or twice a year, and that helps me just to program what's coming for the next 3-4 months, so I can be more goal-oriented when I prepare my program. And that's just setting up a sort of benchmark for me for the next 12-16 weeks of training. The deadlift has always been my worst exercise. I could never ever brace correctly. I never had anyone to teach me actually at the beginning how to do correctly, so I wasted 4 or 5 years of training doing it wrong. And that set me back so badly that then I had to relearn everything and forget the bad habits I had built at the very beginning of my fitness journey. If you're watching these videos, guys, I strongly suggest you go and have a look at this deadlift playlist that I've made, where I list more or less all the mistakes I've made and how I fixed them. So go and have a look at it, don't waste time. Now the ugly bit, I need to take all this off. I've been training on my own for way too long. Done with the deadlift. Now I'm going to move on to the squat to see how it goes, but I'm not going to test it out. I'm sure it's gonna be okay anyway. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to watch more of our content. I will see you on the next one. Ciao!